this attack on peacekeeping military officers and soldiers who had gone to that community to try to bring some common sense and some peace to the warring communities, talking about the Okoma and the Okoloba communities right there, right? So 0907-353-0044 is that number to call. The other number is 0908-766-8888. WhatsApp portal number 0909-705-4450. We're taking this call right away. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning to you, please.
This is Samuel from Kuje.
All right, Samuel, welcome aboard.
It's a painful thing for what happened with the soldiers in Delta. I just called to express my condolence to the families of the fallen soldiers. I pray that God will comfort the families and console them, both Nigeria and the families, and also plead with people. We should not be taking loss into our hands, because from what I gathered, they were called, they had a distress call, and they went there good for our country, and it's not good for our country, and it's not good for any community.
Right.
So may God grant them a peaceful rest and console the entire family. Have a nice day, sir.
You too, have a nice day, Samuel. All the way from Kuje, if I'm not mistaken. And I'm handing my voice to that too. Their souls rest in peace. Not really a very good one. Anyways, good morning.
Hello, good morning, Yudi.
Good morning to you, please. What's your name?
Yes, my name is Apostle Osolai from Apo.
All right, Apostle Osolai.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yes. My sympathy to the family of our gallant soldier that lost their life. So another thing is this: in a civilian rule like this, the soldiers are not supposed to go in a warring region like that. It's Mopo and police are supposed to go there, because this thing is an internal problem, not external problem.
Right.
And our president saying that they were read in a book in Nigeria have already lost forever. This issue of kidnapping and killing in this country, they have to know another way to look for the solution, because sorry to say it in a public domain that I believe that there are some powerful men that are supporting all this wrongdoing. That's why until today we could not be able to arrest this mess we find ourselves. So they must look for another way to bring this issue to end. Thank you, and God bless you.
Thank you.
My name is Apostle Osolai from Apple.
All right, Apostle Osolai, all the way from Apple, right there. Very, very strong thoughts you shared. And let's hear from yet another Eagles caller. Hello, good morning. Hello. Okay, that's a miss. Keep in mind that you can follow us across social media platforms, talking about Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok at Eagles FM Abuja. Hello, good morning.
Hello?
What's your name?
Always Okwi is my name.
Okwi, all right.
My own take is this thing that happened in Delta.
Yeah, go ahead, Okwi. I can hear you.
I ask you, who killed those soldiers?
It's a question, Okwi, that we are still looking into. Yeah.
Killing of soldiers is a barbaric. But those soldiers, government giving me, and someone will come and somewhere kill me. What happened really? Is this spiritual? Yeah? You have, and then someone come from nowhere and kill. How?
Right. Yeah, it brings
that a trained soldier.
All right. Thank you, Okwi. Big question Okwi is asking right there, but hopefully at the 9 o'clock hour, we would have that conversation, in depthly. But then more calls are still coming through. If you are lost for the number 0907 353 668888. Well, the president has given his voice, said he has vowed that the killers of the 16 military personnel in Okwama community of Ogeli South, local government area of Delta State, will not go unpunished, right? The president made that loud statement, and that statement indeed carries authority, and you could see how that statement is coming to life in that very community. But then let's take this one. Hello, good morning.
Thank you. But instead, God leave us to see.
That's right, it's a new week. Where are you calling from?
Thank you. This is Obasanjo calling from Amali, Niger
right.
State. The captain in those days make you respect that most of the Nigerian soldier has been taken. The respect is no longer there. If soldier comes to your community, you will see people will be laughing them. People will be saying a lot of things. Why? Because the corrupt has come in, which we knew that in those days, corruption in military is not there. Only respect and obey the law of the land. If you don't obey the law of the land, if military personnel catches you, you know you are on fire. We can just learn from our neighboring countries, Niger, Ghana, and other places. Have we been had this kind of all these things? Not even talked about the American or the UK or the Europe entirely. How you see military. You cannot just see. It's hardly that you come up and see military in the street. Never. If you kill a military, if you kill one military, you know you're on fire. If you kill one military, you know you're on fire. But today, the bandits have been killing the military personnel. You see that they kill colonel, they kill Eva. If they kill general, what happened? Nothing. Why? Because most of our military big men has become the lobber of politicians. They are in the hands of politicians. They accept them into their pocket. How a whole general will be begging for money. How a whole colonel will be begging for money.
All right,
how a whole major. Gaskiya is not good.
Okay.
Nigeria military, wake up. The country is not okay.
All right.
Please stand firm, not to stand with the politicians. Why? Because they are robbing your image. God bless Nigeria. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Obasanjo, for that one. Obasanjo keeping it straight right there, saying, raising some great questions right there. How can, quite a number of how cans. But let's go pay some bills. We'll be right back. This is The Pages on Eagles 102.3 FM, Abuja. Don't go away.
Eagles 102.3 Abuja. According to global estimates, millions of young Nigerians have igado kure on robust discussions, sharing facts on drugs. What are the solutions? How do we find help, even for those affected? Every Wednesdays at 4:30 p.m. on Eagles 102.3 FM Abuja. Together, let's break the circle, kick out drugs, save our youths to save our nation. This is an initiative of the Patriot Media Educational Foundation.
No offense to the commercials. It's just that we want to see other audio.
Eagles 102.3.
Okay, keeping it locked to Eagles 102.3 FM. Welcome back. We are here like we never left. It is the Eagles Morning Rise, and this is The Pages on Eagles 102.3 FM Abuja. We give you a radio experience that you can count on anytime, any day. My name is Udwak Besto. Keep the calls coming through 0907 353 0044 or 0908 766 8888, and the WhatsApp portal number is 0909 705 4450, right? And just to also let you in on the fact that Abductors of the Edo State Chapter Chairman of the People's Democratic Party in the person of Mr. Tony Azigbemi are yet to contact any member of his family or even political associates 2 days after he was kidnapped by gunmen close to his house, right? According to someone who's very close to the family, said as of now there has not been any contact, and I just spoke with my boss who I know will also need information, and he said they have not been contacted. The family members are as worried as every one of us because they did not also go with his phone. Okay, it is with his driver. Okay, so, but the police public relations officer, Chidi Nwabuzo, had said that there was no development yet after the police deployed its tactical team to go into the matter. So Azigbemi was kidnapped at 11 p.m. on Friday near his house around the country home area of Benin City after a late meeting in Government House. All right, we'll just very quickly get on to the WhatsApp portal right there. Take a couple of, voice notes. When there is time enough, we'll get back to taking your calls, right? Keep in mind, this is the pages. All right, let's hear it from Selassie.
Hello, good morning. Udwak Daniels.
Yeah.
My name is Selassie. I greet the callers and listeners of this great radio station. I want to start by condemning the killing of Okoloba and Boma community in Delta State. I can hear the president is giving marching order to go and fish out the criminal. That is a good one. The same thing, the military too are giving marching order. Obam Udwak, the problem is that the people perpetrating this thing will stay there. They know the crime they have committed. But I hope the military will use their intelligence in order to get the criminals, and they must be brought to book. You remember what happened in Niger State? I expect the same energy should be used in that Niger State. That killings of those military officers, even with the bringing down of that helicopter, the thing pains me. These are the military personnel. They have families, they have loved ones that they can't take care of. Then now we are talking of they should still use the same energy to go and rescue Kaduna children. Today is 9 days. Yes, we need to understand that ministry have get some success in freeing some people at the kidnappers den.
Yeah.
They shouldn't have mercy for any bandit. We don't want to be hearing repentant bandit. No, they should go after them. They shouldn't have mercy on them. They should just go and repent to God over there. We shouldn't have any repentant bandit. Then come to the issue of this corruption in National Assembly. You hear a senator is talking now that he get 1 billion as a constituency project. Now the PRO of the National Assembly will call this radio station and start defending. See the injustice at the National Assembly. And one senator getting 1 billion as a constituency project, while others doesn't get. It's not in the open. And whenever you come out as a senator to talk, they got you. They suspend.
Okay, Selassie, I don't know. That will be from your end. Not a complete one right there. All right, but then you shared your thoughts. And
not in support of that claim, but the presidency said they should get those people that kill those soldiers. What are the people that are killing in the Boko Haram that are killing people? The kidnappers. They're killing innocent people, killing soldiers, but nobody have said anything. Why? Thank you. Bye-bye.
Okay, raising some more questions right there, and it's getting really, emotional right there. But I'll just advise that we try to douse it, with some civility. Hello. Okay, I guess this would be a mess right there. All right, let's hear it for this one right here. Okay. We're still trying to make sense out of what's going on right now. Hopefully the studio engineer would fix it and make sense of it so that we can get to hear from you. Okay.
The killing of our officers and army personnel in Delta State. Good morning, Mr. Odwak. My name is Aria from Suleja.
All right.
I want to condemn in totality the way we are. I also want to condemn in totality the destruction of the community by the army personnel. It shouldn't have happened to, but we should know that there's a reaction to every action. That's the reason anytime you want to do something, you should look at the reaction of that thing, what is going to be. I know two hands can never make a right, but sometimes we should be very, very careful of whatever it is I want to indulge in, so that we don't have the kind of so much impact on our people and ourselves and our people too. And as our father saying that collective punishment is a crime under the domestic and international law, yes, we know, but are we actually following it? Is it not the same collective punishment that is happening now in Palestine? People are being killed, children, husband, women, men are being killed, properties are being destroyed because of some sets of people, and nobody's saying anything about it. Is that one not collecting punishment? Did you not destroy Libya because of Muammar Gaddafi? You don't not destroy Afghanistan because of Osama bin Laden? You don't not destroy Iraq because of Saddam Hussein? What did the international community and the international criminal concern about it? Does it mean that when one country does it is right, when another one...
Things that we have been saying. The military that was killed in Delta State, the killers, wicked and demonic, no matter what has happened or transpired, you don't go on and be killing militaries or military killing people just like that. Country, you will see the full lot of the military, all the armor tank, all the everything, you will see them fixing their walls with there. But in the other part of the country, they will just fold their arms and be doing their things. It's not in this manner. We can progress as a country in this manner. And that's my case. Mr. Kublo Okonkwo, on the way calling from here in Niger State. Thank you very much. Good FM.
Mr. Okonkwo right there. Such reprisal, according to you, is just not it. As much as you show whose only crime was just to go on to answer to a distress call and, of course, try to bring peace to a troubled or two troubled communities.
Good morning, Ojak.
Good morning to you.
This is Alami. Sending with Ukoma community over. Personally, I think it is not, assertive enough. Our constitution is very clear on what can negate the president declaring state of emergencies in part of the country, and then what happened in Delta State is more than enough reason to declare state of emergency, suspend constitution in that very state, and ask the military to take over and flush out those criminals. Not one, we are talking of 16 of our soldiers that were gruesomely murdered. 2 weeks ago in the same Delta State, 6 decomposing cultists, killing headless bodies around. So I think the law and order has completely broken down and collapsed. The state government has failed, the local government has failed, and the president should go ahead and declare state of emergency in the state and flush out, it done purely because of politics.
And maybe we can take calls.
Mr. Odo, good morning. My name is Anobodo from Lapo.
All right.
Sorry, my voice is not too clear this morning.
All righty.
I want to talk about, because army cannot just go to a place like that. So what is the problem? How can army, the whole entire front army on to the something will be killed like that? It's so suspicious. We need to actually look into this very well. And another thing I want to tell the whole Nigerian is that if an animal is killed, it doesn't mean if an animal is killed close to your house, doesn't mean you are the killer. So for them to go there and arrest down the house, it happened to my own village. When we know that it was more than 500 people were killed. Somebody out in talking about complaining about the budget, warning a civil servant not to increase the budget. This thing is becoming irritating. Sorry to use that word. They're becoming irritating because when this budget was passed, how much was it about the to come? Okay, they have the right to increase and decrease. So why are they complaining? If the executive increase this budget, they should decrease. They should reduce it. That is why that party came in. Thank you. God bless you.
Okay. When one arm is increasing, the other should be bold enough to decrease. Maybe that's just what the checks and balance is about. But then let's get this one right here. Okay, all right. Okay, that's just a word of felicitation right there, just admonishing us on a day like this. All right, taking this call right away. Hello, good morning. Hello? Okay, can you hear me? Oh, come on, I think that's a miss. Duel to call back 0907-353-0044 is that number to call. The other number is 0908-766-8888. And just to bring it to your eardrums, that operatives of the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency, that's talking about the NDLEA, have arrested a 20-year-old hairstylist, Josephine Oduno, and a dispatch rider, Desemi Ikporo, who's about 30, for selling and distributing illicit drug-laced chin-chin to school students and at social parties in Yanagua, somewhere in Bayelsa State. Well, they recovered 20 grams of chin-chin produced with cannabis sativa, which he was on a mission to deliver to a buyer. So there's a sweet operation that led to the arrest of the hairdresser who distributes the drug chin-chin from the salon where she works in Pansia area of Yanagwa. All right, we'll just take the school. Hello.
Yes, good morning.
Yes, good morning to you. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
My name is okay, quick one.
Sorry, what's your name? What's your name? What's your name?
Where is my name?
Where are you calling from?
Marana right now.
Okay. You might want to speak up so we can hear you clearly. Go ahead.
Yes, okay, quickly.
Yes.
And this is not the time to lambast, talk down on our military. It's sad. These are parents, these are fathers, brothers, children, mothers in cold blood. I am from Delta, and I don't see the need why we should put Delta to banditry in the north together. There is no banditry in Delta State. There is no war in Delta State. This is purely criminal. Soldiers went into a community, a warring two communities were fighting to go and make peace, and they were ambushed and killed. And people are here calling to say, what did they go there to do? Oh, all of this. It doesn't work. There's no fight. Delta is not Niger. Delta is not Zamfara. We don't have 16 or 18 mobile policemen more than somebody just spoke. 2 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, 7 decomposing police bodies were recovered just happening in Delta. These are criminals. They should be fished out. Okay. This collateral damage. It's unfortunate that society is going into the community to do this. It's happening in Bayelsa State, during Obasanjo's time. They knew money was going to come. When that matter happened, I told my friend, I said, there's trouble. So they have to go there and raise down villages. It happens. They know the impact. They know the implication of killing soldiers. They just go and take 18 soldiers. You know what that is? Fathers, it's sad. So let's not compare. This is Delta is not Zamfara. No banditry in Delta. No Boko Haram in Delta. It's purely criminals. It's with his out. Thank you.
All right. Thank you right there. Says, these are fathers, these are brothers, these are family people who have loved ones and should not be condemned. Rather, it should be put into context that the fact that this is not Zamfara, is not one of the northern regions. There is no war, right, going on in Delta State. And as such, it's just a criminal act that must be dealt with